everybody, it's Lisa with TNL Pottery. First of all, I want to apologize. I have not been making a lot of videos, and one of the reasons is because I have not been making very much pottery lately. Between deaths in the family and me just not having the get up and go, and then also doing a lot of different workshops, I really haven't had the time or made the time. Let's say it like that. But hopefully in the next week or so, I will have a lot more things going on. I'm doing a kiln opening today, some of which in here is items that the kids have made. Other things, I just kind of threw them together. They're not the prettiest. There should be one item that at least is extremely pretty, I hope. Fingers crossed. And it was a demo that I had made for a workshop, and I just hadn't glazed it yet. So today I'm going to see how the glaze came out. It's at 189 right now, which is a little warmer than I normally open the kiln, but I really want to go ahead and get this done. So normally I try and wait till it's under 100 degrees. So we'll see if I can touch them or not, and if I can't, then we'll just have to try again later. So let's see what's in the kiln. Okay, so this cup is a cup that I am trying to make for another workshop that I have coming up. I was trying to do the bubble glaze, and you can kind of see it. I'm not sure what all this little bubbling that's going on right here, if you can kind of see it, is all about, unless it has something to do with the soap that I'm using. But basically on this one, what I did was I did an underglaze on the inside and the out. I put a white underglaze on the top to try and make it to where you can see the bubble effect better. And I really need to figure this out because my workshop is coming up. And what this little dot is all about, I really do not know. I'm just not having luck with it. But that's what this is. So definitely need to put more coats of the underglaze on. Maybe more coats of the clear glaze. And less water and more of the underglaze to try and darken it up. This is another one of those I just kind of threw together. Basically, I just sponged some different color underglaze on it and then put the underglaze in the flower imprint. Probably will not be selling these. I will probably just give them away to family or put them in the junk pile. Not a good kiln opening, and I figured that, but it's okay. So these are some little crosses that I'm trying to do some different effects with. Basically, I put a dot of underglaze, then a dot of a different color underglaze, and then I take a toothpick and I kind of swirl it around. And then the base coat on it is actually a sponged on underglaze. So, I mean, it came out prettier than I thought it would. Here's another one. This one's more Christmas-like. So these will be magnets. This one I just did green and red. No swirling on this one. You can see a couple of little spots of the dark green. That's because I had sponged it on there, tried to do the swirling, didn't like it, wiped it off, and I missed a couple spots of wipe off. But that's okay. It's still a giveable magnet. So here are some of the handprints. This is first grade. This is kindergarten. They're just little holders, ring dishes. I have a couple of these left to get out so that I can bring them. So the kindergartners, I just let them go crazy with the underglaze. And then I just put a clear coat over it to make it shiny. A couple more crosses. This one I knew it was going to come out like very colorful. I just basically plopped some colors on there and just started swirling around with the toothpick. It's not that bad looking, actually. Somebody might want it. And then here is the last one. So it's just a couple of little dots of one color, then I put another dot on top and just swirl it with the toothpick. And last but not least, the prettiest thing in this kiln opening, the only real pretty thing in the kiln opening, let me get it, is my bowl. The bottom is coil design with an underglaze white back, and then the inside. I did a peacock glaze. Base coat is Amico's Moss Mist. Then I put the W's of the Mako Light Flux with some Stroke and Coat various colors. Then I put a layer of Mako's Indigo Rain, and then a layer of Coyote Pam's Green. And that's how I get this color. So, and that's why it's really, really runny, is because I'm actually at the bottom of my Indigo Rain. So on top of having the flux, I also had a whole lot of crystals going on with the Indigo Rain and the Moss Mist, which is a fluxing running glaze when you put other ones on top of it or under it. So, but I like it. It's beautiful, and I'm very happy because I had made one of these before and it had cracked all the way through. And I think that's because I put it in the kiln before the glazes had completely dried. This one I actually let it sit for 2 days after glazing it before I put it in the kiln. So it was completely dry. So this one I can sell. Happy with this one. Well, that's all that I have for today, but hopefully next week or the week after, I'll have another kiln opening with some prettier things, and I'll get back into the swing and groove of everything. So y'all have a great week. Thanks. Bye. So yeah, everything's still pretty hot. Really hot. I'm going to get my gloves on if I can find them. And, oh no, let me try that again.